Hi everyone, today we are going to try this mandala, to draw this mandala exercise. A lot of you expressed concern that you do not have supplies. So this mandala you can make it with a pencil, with a pen like that. You can use this kind of pen. You can use any pen, it can be blue, black, whatever. Okay. If you want to get really fancy, this is in color. No necesita para color. We don't need to have it in color. Solamente negra, lápiz, lápiz negro, bolígrafo. That's enough. No necesita para color. But if you have color, if your kids have colors, you could use things like that to make it fancy. Okay. So I'm going to try to do it with black and white first. You can stop there if you like. And you can do more if you want to. Okay, so I am going to take my paper. You can take a small paper, like this is a big paper. If I want, I can just make it half, because this is just don't try to make it big, because to make it big is too much. So if you want, I can even I'm not going to cut it right now because I'm trying to make this demo. But if you want, you can use like a 9" by 9" square and create this mandala. Okay, it doesn't have to be big. I'm going to get started. So, and I want to let you know this. Some people, they want to use like a circle or something, to like a cup or something like that, to make it a perfect circle. If you are like that, they could, if you want, you could use like a cup to make a perfect circle. I don't want to do that because it defeats the purpose, because you want the mandala is more like an art therapy exercise. So I'm not concerned too much about having the circle perfectly, and neither should you. Okay, because it is hard to get a circle perfectly. Trust me, it takes a lot of practice. Don't beat yourself about it. Do whatever you can. Okay, so I'm going to start. So, and you do start in the center. Okay, and let me get started. See, it's already not that perfect. That's okay. Okay, you could do this with a pencil if you want to. I like pen. I like thin pen. Okay, and I can go inside, because all the feelings originate from your heart, right? All the feelings originate from the inside. So you start in the center and we go on repeating. See, this looks complicated. However, when you will do it, you will realize it's so easy, because basically you just keep repeating the same motif, same pattern again and again, and you will not even know when it became so beautiful. So I'm just starting small in the center, and I'm doing this assignment because as an additional assignment for because some of you I was wondering if sometimes people don't have supplies at home, so they can everybody always has a pen and a paper. So this is what we can do with just pen and a paper. Start. And if you don't like my commentary, it feels like, oh my God, she's talking and talking. You can turn my voice off and listen to music while you do this. Just follow the demonstration. Move this aside so that I'm not distracted by it. My frame looks nice. I'm just repeating the same shape over and over. I usually need music with this, but I'm not using it right now because I want to talk. I need music with the art. If I don't have music, I feel like it's incomplete. But you can put your own music. And with the present times that we are going through, We need some stress release. Mandalas are a great way to, this, I'm using alternate patterns, right? This is alternate, alternate, alternate. So I need, so I skip 2, that's a mistake, but we are not going to, we are going to act like that mistake never happened. Escondide sus errores. Okay, and if I want, I feel like making this, whatever you feel like doing, you do it, okay? Mandalas are more about you expressing yourself. It is all about that. It's if you have some anxiety, if you're feeling good that day, everything comes out in the form of mandalas. Art therapists use mandalas with their clients to track down how they're feeling. A lot of times people cannot express how they're feeling, so they use these mandala journals. And art has been used in a therapeutic manner for a long time before art therapists actually coined the term, hey, I'm an art therapist. So art has its healing power, so why not? Let's use those, right? We should use those. So I'm going to now make a shape like that. If you want to modify it and create your own shapes, absolutely go for it. Okay, tú decide qué diseño tú hacer. No necesita copy. Okay, now this is a mistake, but I'm just going to cover it up over here like it never happened, right? That's what we do in life. We just cover it up. You just cover it up. Okay. I'm going to now follow this pattern that they have. Whatever you feel like building, keep building. If you feel like using colors, go for it. I am right now not using colors because I don't want anyone to feel like, oh my God, why I don't have colors at home. How am I going to do this exercise? That's why I'm trying to make it use as minimal resources as possible. Okay. And now I'm going to, because I made a little mistake, so I want to make it bold to hide my mistake, right? It's not really hiding, we're just fixing it. In the process, it stands out. When we make mistakes, it makes us stronger. We learn from it, makes us stronger. And art for sure has that healing effect. Whenever I start a work of art, in the beginning, I might be feeling very anxious. Oh my God, how is it going to look? But once I'm done with it, or it doesn't matter. It's not really about the result. It's really about the process. It's just like your workout. When you exercise, when you're exercising, you may not always become like a Olympic champion. We don't build muscles in one workout or even 10 of them. But when you do it, it always feels good. It's not about the result, it is about the process. I want you to feel free to modify it your way. Okay, now I see this design is some way, but I want to do something else because it depends on how you're feeling that day. See, this design is this way. I'm already changing it, right? According to how I feel like doing it. So I feel like adding another. Maybe I am feeling like I'm seeing growth, right? I'm seeing growth. I'm feeling growth because I'm trying something new today. Today is the first time I tried YouTube videos, right, for my art. I'm seeing a lot of possibilities in that, and I feel very excited about it. I'm reaching out to you guys. Some of you I have met before, some of you I have not met. So I'm feeling very calm and excited about that possibility. That's why I see this growth. Right now, I know we all are trapped inside. But outside, the nature is doing wonderfully. Okay, and then I like to make this bold too. It really will reveal your frame of mind. Some days when I'm mad at something, I see myself using more triangular forms, more angry forms. Even my line will become, I'll draw it here. Even my line, if I'm angry that day, my mandalas are like that. Okay, my mandala looks like this the day I'm angry. Okay, it's just like, I might even make something like that. Okay, and that is fine. That is my frame of mind that day. Okay, this is fine too. See, you can take out all that anger within you. And in fact, art therapists, that's on a different paper because right now I'm teaching, so I'm not going to mess up my entire drawing. I was just showing. So that day, whatever you feel like doing, it will look like your emotions, right? These mandala drawings can the therapists actually encourage, art therapists, they will encourage their clients to keep a mandala journal so they can actually see how this person was feeling over a period of time. They can, so it's like a log of how their feelings towards something change. People who have some PTSD or anxiety, they cannot always, and not all of us can express how we feel successfully. Not in a way somebody wants to hear, right? And I encouraged my college students and even college student to, I'm feeling a little bit pretty today. I'm feeling good. I can see that already. I'm feeling better than I thought I felt. Because I'm just excited about creating these YouTube videos, which I have not done before. See, I feel like bubbling new ideas. That's how I'm feeling. But see already, we've just built it. It's not that hard. And if your drawing skills are limited, do not worry about it. Just do your best. I've done this for several years. I'm not saying this is far shorter from anything spectacular. I want to do more bubbles because I'm feeling very happy about this. Now I'm running into a trouble where I may have to make a perfect circle, which I don't think I can. Because see, it's just, I need to wrap this up, right? I need to wrap this up. I'm keeping like an approximate circle in my mind. I'm visualizing it as I add my dots. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, it will cover all my hand. Like I said, this is my first video, so you will feel free to give me feedback. Okay. Now I want to do something else. Now, what shall I do? I'm looking at this one, right? See, even this guy's circle, whoever did that, even their circle is not that perfect. And that's not what this is about. It is about clearing your mind. Okay, and my mind is feeling pretty good. So I'm going to hide the fact that this is not a perfect circle. It's not a perfect circle. If I try to do it, it's kind of crooked. So I'm going to hide it by making another pattern here. Okay. And I guarantee you your circles, and don't try to get that. If you feel good about it and you want to draw a circle with a cup, it's up to you. But it's all about, it needs to germinate from the center. Okay. all your feelings originate from your heart. If you're trying to contain everything within this, it's not the exercise. Okay, so don't try to get that into that perfectionist mode, and because then you have to adjust, right? All the time we are adjusting. We don't want to adjust here. We want to just do whatever we want to do. Okay, now that I have driven myself into this corner, see, theirs is very different, right? I've driven myself into this corner, so I'm going to go on and make that pattern. And you can stop anywhere you like. You can add more anywhere you like. And you can do this with your kids also, because your kids might be, not able to express how they are feeling about this situation. So this is a great way to calm your mind down. In art therapy exercises, they say, I've taken a course in that. So they say that if you doodle before you sleep, see, we completed that. And I want to make like a pattern here. And you might even add color to this. I could make like this red, this black, this white. I'm just not doing it right now because I don't want any of my students to feel like they cannot be creative since they don't have enough supplies. I don't want anybody to feel that. That's why I'm doing this second video. Therapists use this. I don't like this pattern now, so I'm going to just color it all up. I don't like what I did there. I can even make a pattern out of that. They say that if you doodle a little bit before you sleep, you make like 9 by 9 inch, very small. It's 9 by 9 centimeter squares. Like it's like this small square. 9 by 9. You make 9 by 9 centimeter squares, and then you doodle in that. It helps you. It helps you sleep better. It helps with your anxiety. And I've tried it. And they even say, like in school, see, I like this pattern more. I might do that, but it's too late for here. It's okay. Yeah, I like that pattern more. So I'm going to modify all of these to fit that. So this was a little bit odd. It's okay. Yeah, in the school they say, because sometimes they say when the children they're doodling when their teacher is talking, and the teacher thinks like, hey, why are you not listening? But it actually, the therapists say that it actually helps you focus your mind. So it's not such a bad idea to doodle, because it helps you anchor your thoughts. Earlier, a long time ago, the Buddhist monks, they use mandala paintings to focus, like they would focus on that to help them meditate. So it's a very ancient tradition. They've been used in Buddhist tradition for a really, really long time. I don't like this pattern I'm making. I might even just color it all up strong. Like I said, when you do this, if you just do that much and you feel like, oh, I'm done, that's up to you, okay? But I do encourage you to keep making these, just as a whole exercise, like a release. I've done this exercise with my students who are like burly guys, who are like 7 feet tall sports students. At another university where I teach, I'm like 5 feet and there are 7 feet tall students. And I made them do this exercise, and they really got into it, and it really helps you relieve your anxiety or whatever it is or you express some positive emotions that you're going through that day. If I start using color, I will know that will help me realize my emotions even better when I start using color. But right now I'm keeping it black and white for people. Everybody's like, so they feel like, okay, we can do this. If I were to use color, because they know that whenever I use different colors have different connotations emotionally, so that is another way for you to kind of know your feelings, right? You have to know your feelings. You have to know how you feel. And now these people, they have used this motif. Should we use that? Or I can make my own. I don't like, I think we use that inside. See this motif, they use that inside, and that's what is repeated outside. I am feeling like doing something else, so I'm going to grow this like this. I'm just making this. It's all about what you feel that day. I won't be coloring this one in because it's like a C shape. I won't be coloring this one in because then it will become just a black blob, which is not very pretty to look at. Black blob is like too much negativity and too much boldness. That's not appealing. You need to keep things positive. I'm a little bit nervous. Normally when I do this, like it's like you're not doing therapy in front of 200 people. See, I'm just making C shapes, right? And sometimes you might skip something or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just building it as it comes to me. I don't even rehearse these because it's not, then the whole purpose is defeated. Some people, if they have a lot of anger, this helps calm down that too, right? It's better to make an angry drawing than to actually express your anger, right? It's safer to make a drawing like this. It's safer to make a drawing like this, right? If you're mad at somebody, go like that. It's safer to do that than to actually go and tell them, hey, I don't like you. It's safer to express it in your paper, in your in a safe place, and you express your feelings. And you express your feelings in the right way, right? With a calm frame of mind. You don't want to too much. Yeah. You need to express your feelings, but you have to do them the right way. Otherwise, they'll be like, people are in a lockdown, don't do that. Don't do that. I read somewhere that we need to do the hamburger technique. That's why I'm making shapes like a bun. See? It's like a bun. So somewhere I read that you need to express your feelings in a hamburger technique. First, you say something pleasant. That's your one burger. And then you say what you want to say to them, which is like something that is really bothering you. And then you finish it up with something nice, like a very positive or constructive. So that way the person doesn't get mad at you. But you say what you have to say. Anyway, I'm not a doctor. I'm just an artist. And yeah, you can turn off my commentary and just enjoy watching the drawing with some music. If my talking is annoying. Okay, now I'm enjoying this. Now this one, you see that I kind of painted myself in a corner. Now if I add something else, it seems like if I add something else to it, it will seem like I'm adding like where do I go, where does it go from here, right? I know what to do. But see, when I was doing one of these art therapy exercises, I realized that, you know, we keep repeating the same patterns in life, even if it doesn't serve us, but we keep repeating the same pattern because we don't want to ruin the composition. Sometimes we need to break the pattern. So how do we break this pattern? Let me think. See, it's not a perfect circle right now. It doesn't bother. Now to break this pattern, I think I can resonate this pattern outside. The how it is inside, I can just resonate that one outside. See, I can just close it out like that, right? And now I feel like I can probably make some more patterns inside here. I think this mandala is pretty big now, so I don't want to. Oh, I can also do this. This will be interesting. So we keep that feeling of spiraling going. I like that. It's the layered effect that it has. And yours can have, I'm building it as I go along. If you go online and check, you will find many different examples of mandala. You can make it as complicated and as easy for yourself as you want, okay? You're not looking for any computer generated designs. Though some people I have seen in, like, I've been teaching these classes for last 4 years at North Orange County Community College and this Rancho Santiago Community College is new. I've noticed that some people, they tend to be perfectionists, okay? That's who they are. They need to have it look like perfect. That's who they are, and that's fine. That's what they will express, and that's totally okay. You don't have to be one way or the other. Just realize your own patterns. Are they serving you? Do you need to break them? Do you need to improve them? Do you need to add something else to it, right? I'm like too much in my comfort zone. See, I repeated that. It's my comfort zone. Do I need to break that to make it interesting? So I feel like doing this here. I feel like doing it like, I don't even want to maintain that order anymore. I don't want to do that. I'll see how that looks. I don't want to maintain that order even. You could stop here, okay? I'm just letting you know. I'm just getting into it and I'm going more. If you want, you can stop wherever you like, okay? I like the idea of breaking that symmetry. This too symmetrical is a little bit boring for me. So I'm breaking that symmetry up to make it wherever I like. It's up to you wherever you want to stop, okay? If I want to add colors, I know I'm going to add some reds, Right now I'm just keeping it black and white for my students to feel like, okay, we managed in the limitations that we have, right? We're going to be proud of ourselves. As I do this, I'm kind of realizing that I am in my head. I'm realizing that there's so much going on in the world right now. You don't know where the solution is. That's why my drawing is becoming like that, right? I'm very confused about what's going on. So many wheels are turning. There's a health wheel. There's an economy wheel in the world today. We don't know what's happening next. Nobody knows what's happening tomorrow, right? There's a lot of things are turning and we don't know exactly how and where to place ourselves. That's where we are. That's why it's not an accident that my drawing turned out to be this way. This is what was on my mind. I don't do these in a planned way. It just, at the end of it, I'm myself surprised, like, oh, that's what I was thinking today. Right now it's like, what is happening to our jobs, our money, our kids' school, our college. We don't know what is going where. That's how our health. Who's responsible? Could we do things better? Should we go out and shop? Should we stay in? Of course, we have to stay in. But how long? It's like a lot of confusions are there. That's why, see, all that. And within that, I feel very peaceful, actually. It's very centering for me to be at home. Within that, I do feel very peaceful. I can sleep till late. I can spend time with my family. So I do feel peaceful. So I will not complain in that sense. And I feel fortunate if you have food in your fridge. It's fortunate. You can cook with your family. All that does feel good. So I will not even pretend for a moment to complain about that. But yeah, but at the same time, it's not like a normal vacation. So we are, now I think I'll just close it out with these. We just don't know where life is going at this point. That's why my drawing is becoming like that, right? Now I feel like making one more over here. Should I add it or leave it? One more. I just feel like adding this line of uncertainty. See, I know how to make my line proper, but I want to add this sort of a nervous line here. I want to add that nervousness. Not all the time. I think I'll add only where my circle looks a little bit lopsided. I'll add it more. I don't want to add it there. You don't make the same decisions every time. You just sometimes handle things this way, sometimes we handle things that way. I think this is enough for today. And yeah, let me know what you think and how you do. And I know yours will look different than mine, and that is how it is supposed to be. Okay, and you tell me how you felt while making it, what you thought while you were making it, if you feel like sharing. And we are all still figuring out this online format. And soon we will be better at it, okay? Okay, all right. Thank you so much, and I will see you all next week, okay?